Hi, the Average Guy here. Welcome back to another video. Before we begin, I just want to remind you that I am not a financial advisor. Everything in this video is based on my own experience, research, and personal opinions. Always do your own research before making any financial decisions. Now let's get started. Today I want to talk about something that most people probably need to hear. You're doing better than you think. If you spend any time online watching financial content, it can feel like everyone is getting rich except you. You see people driving expensive cars, people buying investment properties, people showing six-figure stock portfolios, people claiming they retired at 35. And after a while, you start thinking that you're falling behind. Maybe you've had that feeling yourself. Maybe you've looked at your bank account and thought, I should have more money by now. I should be further ahead. I should have started investing years ago. Let me tell you something. Most people are much harder on themselves than they should be, because when we compare ourselves to people on the internet, we usually compare our real life to someone else's highlight reel. We see their successes. We don't see their mistakes. We don't see their debt. We don't see the stress. And we definitely don't see the years it took them to get where they are. So today I want to give you a different perspective. I want to show you why you might actually be doing better financially than you think. Let's start with something simple. If you have a steady income, you're already in a better position than many people. That doesn't mean you're rich. It doesn't mean you never struggle. But having a regular income gives you options. It allows you to plan. It allows you to save. It allows you to improve your situation over time. A lot of people underestimate how valuable stability really is, because financial success isn't usually built through one big event. It's built through consistency, month after month, year after year. Another reason you might be doing better than you think is that you're paying attention. You are watching videos about money. You are trying to learn. You are trying to improve. And believe it or not, that's already a step that many people never take. A lot of people spend years repeating the same financial mistakes, not because they're stupid, but because they never stop to think about where their money is going. They just keep spending, keep borrowing, keep hoping things will somehow improve. But you're here. You're trying to learn. And that matters. Now let's talk about budgeting. I know budgeting isn't exciting. Nobody wakes up thinking, I can't wait to make a budget today. But here's the truth. Most people have absolutely no idea where their money goes each month. They know how much they earn, but they don't know how much they spend. And that's a huge problem. Imagine trying to lose weight without knowing what you're eating. It would be almost impossible. The same thing applies to money. You need to know where it's going. Maybe you've already started tracking your expenses. If you have, that's great. You're already ahead of many people. And if you haven't started yet, don't worry. Just begin. Write everything down for 1 month. Every coffee, every takeaway, every subscription, every online purchase. You might be surprised by what you find. Another thing people forget is that financial progress is often invisible. Let's say last year you were living paycheck to paycheck. Now you have £1,000 saved. You might still feel broke, but you're not in the same position. You have made progress. Maybe it's not dramatic. Maybe nobody notices. But it's progress, and progress matters. Sometimes we focus so much on how far we still have to go that we forget how far we've already come. Here's another example. Imagine two people. One person earns £100,000 a year but spends almost all of it. The other person earns £40,000 a year but saves money every month and stays out of debt. Which person is actually building a stronger financial future? The answer isn't always obvious, because income matters. But habits matter too. and good habits tend to win in the long run. Now let's talk about debt. A lot of people feel like failures because they still have debt. Maybe it's a car loan, maybe it's a credit card, maybe it's something else. But if you're actively paying it down, you're moving in the right direction. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is improvement. One step at a time, one payment at a time, one better decision at a time. Another reason you might be doing better than you think is that you're becoming more aware of lifestyle inflation. This is something we've talked about before. Every time we earn a little more money, we're tempted to spend a little more money. A nicer car, a bigger house, more subscriptions, more convenience, more everything. And before you know it, your income has increased, but your financial situation hasn't improved. If you've started noticing these traps, that's a good sign. Awareness is the first step, because once you see the problem, you can start making different choices. Now, let me tell you something I wish more people understood. Building wealth is usually boring. Very boring. It's not flashy. It's not exciting. Most of the time, it's simply doing the right things over and over again. Spending less than you earn. Avoiding unnecessary debt. Saving consistently. Investing regularly. That's it. No magic tricks. No secret formula. No overnight success. And that's actually good news, because it means ordinary people can do it too. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need to be lucky. You just need to stay consistent. Now, here's a question. Are you in a better financial position today than you were 2 years ago? Think about it. Maybe you earn more. Maybe you have less debt. Maybe you've started saving. Maybe you've started investing. Maybe you've simply become more aware of your money. If the answer is yes, then give yourself some credit. Because too many people focus only on what's missing. They never stop to appreciate the progress they've already made. And that can be very discouraging. The internet will always show you someone richer, someone younger, someone more successful, someone driving a better car, someone with a bigger investment portfolio. That never ends. So don't compare your life to theirs. Compare yourself to the person you were yesterday. That's the comparison that actually matters. Let me tell you the truth. Most people don't become wealthy overnight. They improve little by little, one better decision at a time, one saved pound at a time, one investment at a time. If you're watching videos like this and trying to improve your financial life, you're already ahead of a lot of people. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing and joining our growing community. This is the Average Guy, and I'll see you in the next video.